Hey guys, I'm just Joshin, and welcome to the finale of our Pokemon Ultra Moon Martyrlocke. I will be honest, there has been many times throughout this playthrough where I didn't think this day would come. However, win or lose, we are taking on the Pokemon League today. We're going to take on all 4 members of the Pokemon League and the champion, if we can get through the Pokemon League and to the champion. And regardless, whether we hoist the trophy at the end of the day, or whether we go home with our tail between our legs, this will be the final episode of our Pokemon Ultra Moon Martyrlocke. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this journey. It has been a time. How about that? It's been a long journey. 63 episodes, I believe, is today's episode. Kind of bothers me that it's not 65 or 60, or at least 64 for Nintendo 64, but here we are. Here's the squad that will be taking on the Elite Four. Well, not exactly, because we have a couple of things we need to do. First of all, I just did a huge grinding montage, so most of these boys are a little underleveled. Not underleveled, sorry. Under PP'd. They do not have a lot of PP right now, which is a problem. Another thing, I put this at the end of the episode, which should have gone live, the semi-finale, I guess if you want to call it that. At the end of that episode, I said we would be using Kangaskhan, but I had recorded that. Give me your twisted spoon. I had recorded that before hearing your guys' comments about what we should do about this, and the general consensus was, because Barbosi was not full odds, we cannot use Barbosi, and I agree with that. In a moment of salt and upsetness, at the end of that episode, I added Barbosi to my team, but I do not think that is the fair play. I do not think that is a fair move. It's not a fair thing to do. So we will not be doing it. Instead, we're going to add a second Zweilous onto the team because, I mean, really, I just need a Pokemon that's going to come in and maybe take a hit, but more likely than not die. And as you can see, we have no other decent options here besides a level 65 Spincer. But Spincer is going to be added to the team right now as we sacrifice another member of the team. And it really makes sense, unfortunately, although you're level 72, it really makes sense to sacrifice Crabominable to add another Ice type onto the team. I hate it, but it's what makes sense. So, we're going to sacrifice Little Macrab, the final sacrifice of the entire game. Goodbye, Little Macrab. I'm sorry. I really wish we could have used you a bit more, but we couldn't. And we are going to add Spincer, the Snorunt. Now, I know it's a Snorunt for now, but probably like one battle in, it should get enough experience to level up to level 66, and we will, unless I have a rare candy, I might have a rare candy. Obviously, we want to make sure we get the team all set up here with the proper items and things of that nature. So we will do that. But yeah, it's been a long journey, and thank you so much for joining me on it. It's appropriate because today is Thanksgiving, and well, at least the day I'm recording it. But you know, I'm thankful for all of the support over the years, guys. It's really meant a ton to me. There is a possibility that this is the last episode of a recorded playthrough on the channel ever, and so I gotta, you know, say as well, there's a, oh, I forgot I was gonna sell all my items. Yeah, I need to do that still. There's definitely a little part of me that there's gonna be a little bit of extra sentimentality packed into this episode. You know, depending on how the Kappa stuff turns out, I made an update video on it recently, you should go check it out, but depending on how that stuff turns out, this may be the last recorded playthrough of Pokemon I get to do on this channel without being fined $40,000. So, it may be the last episode of anything that goes up with a comment section. So, you know, that stinks. But it's been fun nonetheless, and I hope you guys have had a good time. Even if this is your first episode you're ever watching, you're watching many years down the road, or perhaps you've been here for several years. No matter what, I appreciate you. Okay, we're gonna move the Eviolite over to Marionette, because it's not evolved yet. It probably won't evolve by the time this is over. The Phytanium Z, I kind of just want to take. The Expert Belt, we will keep with Papetrus, I think. And this I will take from you. And what did you have? The Smoke Ball. I will take that from you. We will now decide what items. Well, let's first look at TMs. Let's get TMs sorted first. It's going to be a long episode, by the way, so sit there and get excited. Core Enforcer can only be learned by Condify. Might be worth it. It might just be worth it. Yeah, let's go ahead and, just for coverage, let's get rid of... I guess we'll get rid of Petal Blizzard, because they're both base 90, but Leaf Blade has a higher chance to crit. So, we will get rid of Petal Blizzard. Sorry, I don't know why my forehead's looking extra shiny. Perhaps it's all the ham I ate today, but I'm extremely shiny. I don't know why. Alright. Leaf Tornado, no thank you. Judgment, no thank you. Inferno, Crabhammer, Leaf Storm, Heavy Slam. I mean, someone should probably learn it, but I don't think we have very many heavy members on the team. We don't have very many heavy members of the team anymore, but we need a Steel-type move. Papetrus, what do you know? What do you know? I wish I knew how heavy you were. We'll think about it. Dizzy Punch, Aromatic Mist, Facade, Fury Attack, Natural Gift, Spectral Thief. We will give Spectral Thief to this Marionette. Although, do we have any other Ghost-type coverage on the entire team? I'm actually not sure. This is an interesting team we're going in. I would not consider this a good team at all. We may have some issues, is all I'll say. It also took forever. Maybe you watched the grinding montage. Hopefully you skipped it. Because, my goodness, it took over 2 hours. Rock Tomb. No. Outrage. Dragon Ascent, me first, play rough. I mean, someone should probably learn that, so Marionette. It took over 2 hours to grind all of these Pokemon up to where I wanted them to be. Thankfully, I did. The only reason it took that long is because I found some Blissies, and I got to the point where I literally could only fight the Blissies because I only had enough moves, really, to do that. This is like our only water. It's not even worth it because your regular attack is literally half of your non-regular attack. So we're going in with no water type move, which is horrifying. Cross chop, horn attack, spotlight, incinerate, bullet seed, explosion. I mean, a last ditch effort maybe, and solar beam. All right, well, that's about all we can do. All right, there's our TMs. Now we take a look and we say, do I have? No, I do not have any more rare candies. Which means we're rocking just a Snover for a while. All right, give me the Ice CMZ. We're gonna give that to Spencer. Dragon types scare me a lot, so having an ice type Z move that I can use to bop a dragon type should help a ton. I've got 2 mons that are weak to it and nothing that can really hit it, so it is up to you, but you're gonna have to evolve first. All right, that's move number 1. Move number 2, Twisted Spoon to Reuniclus. I like that idea. You have an insane special attack. Psychic type moves are gonna hit very hard. I like that. Miracle Seed, probably just go ahead and give that to Condifi. Seems like a pretty good benefit to me. Choice Specs, I actually changed my mind and I'm gonna give the Choice Specs to Pepetrus. Let me actually double check that. I know you're a special attacker, but are your moves mostly special? No, not really. Your moves are pretty much purely special. And you have Quiver Dance. But Mercury's is our only setup mon. Which is not great. Okay, I'm gonna give the Expert Belts to Pepetrus. And I'm actually gonna give the Choice Specs to Mindstein, because I'm really only gonna bring Mindstein in when I want to hit something with a Psychic. And if I'm gonna hit something with a Psychic, I want it to hit very hard. I never restored my Skull Fossil. That's a darn shame, but you know, it's okay. Do I just give... I think I'm just gonna do another Z move. Now, do I want Bug or Fire? Bug or Fire? Bug or Fire? Bug or Fire? Give me Bug. Yeah, I guess I'll take Bug. So, Mercury's has the ability to set up, which is very nice. I need to go ahead and sell every item that I have now. Mercury's has the ability to set up, which I appreciate quite a bit. No, don't buy. Has the ability to set up using Quiver Dance. It's a little scary because not exactly our strongest Pokemon right now, but nonetheless. Alright, you're literally just gonna... I wish there was a way for me to just literally sell everything, but I think literally the only way for me to do this is to go one at a time. Go ahead and take literally just everything I own. Like, I don't think we're ever gonna use that, but... do we really need Pokeballs anymore? No, we're not catching anything for the rest of the playthrough, so we don't need Pokeballs. I don't have any really poison types, so you can take my Poison Barb, you can take my 9 Ultra Balls back, you can take my 2 Tiny Mushrooms, although it's not worth that much. I'll keep any items that we might use, although I doubt that we'll use them. Like, if we want to switch around items halfway through, we might. I have a lot of Dive Balls for some reason, so give me my $6,500. I should have done this. I'll only sell one of these. I should have done this, by the way, before... You can't even buy that from me? I should have done this before the episode started, but that's okay. Again, it's gonna be a long episode, so strap in. I just want to make sure, like, I don't want to lose because I didn't have enough healing items. So we are going to... Really wish I could sell you. We are going to be fully stocked up on full restores, or at least... I don't have a Poison-type Pokemon, so I can get rid of that. We might need X items, like, I'm not kidding, I wasn't kidding when I say this might be literally the last episode of anything to ever go up on the channel, and I ain't going out like a loser. Hopefully we don't get swept by the first team. Let me rephrase that. I really do not want to go out like a loser. I would like to win if at all humanly possible. Dark type moves, I mean, that could be good. X special attack, hard stone, psychic gem. We don't have a Chansey, so these are worthless for us. How much money I got? 4,400. Take my stones. We don't need those. We can't evolve anything with these because we have a male. Unfortunately, we have a male. Take my fossil. I didn't use that, unfortunately. We have a male Snover, which means he's going to evolve into a Glalie. Maybe keep that. All right. We've done what we can in terms of selling. I would now like to... I could sell my berries, but that's not going to get us very much money. I only have 7 of these in my bag. I can buy 15. How many full heals can I buy? I've got 13 in the bag. I mean, I think I just gotta buy full restores. Or maybe max potions at this point, like... Give me 3 max potions. We did our darndest. Okay, well, let's head in. I think there's pretty much no other prep work that we can do. It is time, please go. It is time to enter the Elite Four for the final time on the channel. See if we can win 4 trainers in a row plus the champion. I don't think I want to lead. Hello, Kukui. I don't think I want to lead with Mercurizi, so we will change that. 4 trainers. Every Pokemon League in the region all over the world features 4 fantastic trainers called the Elite Four. This guy hasn't played Pokemon Sword and Shield. Ha ha ha. Spoilers. Here in Alola 2, we've got 4 trainers all lined up for a Pokemon League. You'll win your way past every last one of them. You can't leave until you do, or until you give up. Sounds good. Volcarona can sense when its trainer is nervous. Stay loose, you'll be fine. How can you tell? I expect you to show me some intense moves and real heart-stopping battles in there. Good luck, Church and Volcarona. Now, the name of the game for us is honestly setting up and sweeping with Volcarona. I'm going to lead with Condifeet. How do I... Hold on. Move Pokemon. Condifeet is our highest level. Doesn't necessarily mean it's our best Pokemon, but it is our highest level, and I think it makes the most sense. And I believe we have the Rock Trial over here. So we're going to start with Condifeet. This is the Steel-type room, actually. Okay, but you're not actually going to be a Steel-type, but you might have a lot of Steel-type moves, so we're going to need to remember that in our brain. Steel-type, 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 Steel-type. We actually do okay against Steel-types. Hey! Hello, sir. I mean, we're not going to be sending in Snover in this battle anyway, because he needs to evolve to be useful, basically. Quickly asked me to, so I decided to be in the Elite Four. I'm looking forward to battling against you and Sophocles in the Pokemon League. Oh, the Elite Four in this game is pretty cool. Just scratching? You just scratching, huh? Okay, no words. That's the way I like it. I didn't fill up my water. That's okay. That's okay. I got ham juice running through my veins, and that's better than any... Really? 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 That's how we're gonna start. So you're telling me I actually would have been better off to start with Mercurizi. I actually would have been just better off to stay in with Mercurizi, and I could have quiver danced and swept your whole team. Well, wait, okay, so this is a risk. This is a risk. Core Enforcer suppresses abilities. So if I use Core Enforcer and do damage to you, I can then go into my man, Mercurizi, set up and sweep your whole team, possibly. Oh, but you're not gonna know actual Wobbuffet moves. So I might be fine to just attack you. Here's the thing, if it's an actual Wobbuffet and I go for Core Enforcer and he Mirror Coats me, I'm dead. If it's not a Wobbuffet, if it's something else and knows different moves, we're gonna live. So I'm gonna go for Core Enforcer, and I'm gonna pray you're not actually a Wobbuffet. And if you are a Wobbuffet, at the very least, we can go set up and sweep with Mercurizi. But I'm just going to cross my fingers and hope you're not. That is no damage. T-Wave, it's not a Wobbuffet. Why didn't it say his ability was suppressed? Why didn't it say his ability was suppressed? His ability was not suppressed! Is why it said his ability wasn't... Okay. Okay, well, you're not a Wobbuffet. Ooh, yuck! Yuck! You're more annoying than a Wobbuffet. Is this a stupid clef key? This is a dang clef key. Okay, well, considering this is a clef key... Oh, obnoxious. Oh, obnoxious. Citrus berry, really? Berry juice. You, my friend, are a clef key. He's withdrawing! Dorgalgy. I said I hate dragon types. Oh, I said I hate dragon types. A Sludge Bomb is going to do a lot of damage, but I gotta go for Core Enforcer. X-Scissors also going to do a lot of damage. Okay, it's not too bad. Core Enforcer should do a lot of damage as well, though. This should do over half. I'm predicting this shall do over half. Yeet! Okay. And your ability was suppressed. What about Shadow Tag? Okay. Here's a big problem for us, is with only like 22 full restores, kind of the name of the game is like, when do I use them? So like, we're technically in crit range right now, which scares me, but I don't think I can afford to use a full restore yet. He must not have that problem. He can do whatever he wants. Now, if I get fully paralyzed here, I'll be upset. Thankfully, can we get a crit? We haven't even taken out one Pokemon yet, and it's been 20 minutes. This will be a long episode. Can't possibly be longer than the grinding montage, but it will be a long episode. The Reflect is worn off. One more Core Enforcer. Can we just break through? An X-Scissor, just don't crit. Thank you. Core Enforcer, we get it off. Okay, that's fantastic. That is good for me. Now, let's remember, spikes are set up. Spikes are set up, which doesn't mean a ton. I'm not super scared of a single layer of spikes, but it's still something to consider. Let's also consider that whatever he brings in, a Carnivine. You probably wouldn't be bringing in a Carnivine if it was actually a Carnivine. You're probably bringing in something that could do damage to my man here. So I'm going to guess you're fire or flying or something like that. A Skarmory probably is what I'm going to guess you are. And if you're a Skarmory, who's actually a Carnivine, then there's really nobody we want to go into. Maybe Mindstein and hit him with that. Let's just go into Mindstein, I think, and just hit him with a Choice Specs Psychic. We could go with a Choice Specs Inferno, but let's not deal with the 50-50 misses. I don't think it would one-shot him anyway. Now, if you're actually a Carnivine, you're going to crunch me and it's going to hurt, but I don't think you are. Meteor Mash! What are you, like a Metagross or something? I don't know. I don't even know. All I know is that's a nice chunk of damage. Inferno actually probably would have killed you, but that's okay. Use a full restore. No, going for Meteor Mash is okay. I feel better. The crit does not make me feel so good, but I feel slightly better. 2 Pokemon down. Now, I didn't want to, like, don't get me wrong, we have some level 70s, which makes us a little over-leveled for some of these Pokemon. A Dugtrio. I have nothing for you. I mean, I have Condify. I think I have to go into Condify here. Whew, okay. These Pokemon are pretty high-leveled. But I think I had to do that to balance out the under-leveled portions of the team. Spikes. And if we've learned anything, I'm going to use my first Full Restore. If we've learned anything, it doesn't matter how over-leveled you are, this game will find a way to kill you. No paralysis. Fully healed. What are you? You might just be a Dugtrio, which is great. We resist that. Do less than half. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's magic. You know. I mean, again, remember, we're basically going through these first 2 battles. It depends how long it takes for Snover to evolve, but we're basically going through at least 1, maybe 2 battles with only 5 Pokemon, and that's only if you count, would you actually even count Zweilous as a Pokemon? I know it has a Violite and it's level 60, but still, it can't do much. A Wobbuffet is coming in. If it's actually just a Wobbuffet, which we know that it is, then I don't care about that. Oh, wait, it's not actually Wobbuffet is what I'm saying. He can't really touch me. He can get a T-Wave off, that's annoying, but I think I'm just going to kill him with a Crunch here, because he should be about half. He's below half. Yeah, a Crunch will take you out, especially from this bad Mamma Jamma right here, and we have nothing to fear. Okay. How many... every one of these guys should have 6 Pokemon, by the way, because they are important trainers. I think that's 3 Pokemon down, maybe 4. That might have been 4. Butterfree is coming in next. It's 4! I don't fear Butterfree. I think I don't fear Butterfree. I mean, Pepetrus does. If you're coming in, I'm assuming you're actually a Butterfree, because you're going to have Bug-type moves and you were going to go for it there. So I feel safe going into Mercurizi here and hitting you with whatever Fire-type move that I have. 61. I am going to get hurt by spikes, that's not a big deal. Dung, dung, dunka, dunka, dung, dung. I should have given you the Fire-Rium Z. That's a silly move by me. Dunka, 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 incinerate. At least the music sounds wonderful. Alright, that's a 2-shot. That's a Screech. Ooh, baby, I'm feeling good. I told you we weren't giving up. I told you we weren't giving up. Now, this is only one battle. Let's not count those chickens before they have exited their eggshells. That was a weird way of saying don't count your chickens before they've hatched. One more Pokemon. No me gusta. No me gusta. A Kyogre. Okay. Kyogre's scary. But I have Condify. But I have Condify. Oh, it's Primal Kyogre. Well, that's just great. Heavy Rain. Are you going to go for Blizzard? You might. I'm going to go for the Hyper Potion turn 1. We got 16 of them. I'm going to go for the Hyper Potion just to scout. Just to scout a little bit. Just doing a little scouting report. Iron Head. We should eat that. Yas, Queen. Alright. We are going to make it out of this first battle unscathed. You are a fast Kyogre. We're going to make it out of this first battle unscathed. The only thing scathed a little bit, my heart, because of that flinch right there, but it's okay, because we can still make it out of this. Now, the more flinches you get, the more you're going to start tilting me. And tilting me is a recipe for disaster, because I will start making poor plays, and I don't want to do that. Okay, you're also doing like more and more damage each time, so let's calm down with that. Yes, that's definitely a crit. It wasn't even a crit. Condify is that strong. Remember when I almost yeeted Condify off the team? I take it back. Fomantis, Lurantis. You guys are great. You guys are great. I apologize for what I said. 1 down. I'm not even reading your dialogue. I care very little. I am just happy that you have been defeated. 1 out of 4 down. Cookie made trainers we thought were strong members, but he didn't choose any challengers. He's waiting for a fresh breeze to blow. I'm the fresh breeze. Put me in your car, in the little air vent. I'm an air freshener. Oh, I just hit myself in the eyeball. I don't know if you could hear that. Oof. Actual eyeball hit. Alright, happy Thanksgiving, guys. I'm thankful that we are not dead after 1 battle, because I will be honest, there was at least a part of me that thought I might just die in like 5 seconds. Okay, hold on. Do we have any other healing items that... I don't want to use a whole super potion for like that awkward little amount there. Yeah. Give me citrus berries. Use a citrus. Use a citrus. Use multiple orans if you have to. I got 5 of them. That's perfect. We will use 3 of them and get to full HP. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good after 1 battle. Who we want to go against next? Probably was that ground type I saw, or rock? This is rock. Okay, I feel comfortable going against rock. Because we have Condify. So, it doesn't really matter who you put in first. There's no rock fire types in this game. It's not the Sword and Shield. Welcome to the Rock Chamber. Plus, I just want to see my lady, just in case we die here. At least I get to see her sweet face one more time before we're sent to the Shadow Realm. Hello. Okay. Olivia. No introduction needed here. Time to battle me, Olivia. I like the concept in this game, how they pulled some characters you'd already met before and used them in the Elite Four. Gives you a little bit more of a personal connection to the Elite Four. but I also like seeing new trainers. Like, I don't want to say it's the easy way out because that sounds rude, but Rotom. Rotom fan. Basically like the one that it couldn't be. Basically the one that it could not be. I'm gonna go for Core Enforcer. You're gonna set up Stealth Rocks, and I hate it. Like, you're not gonna die to this, which means you're gonna set up Stealth Rocks, and I just hate that. I just dislike it a whole bunch, and that didn't even do half. You go for X Scissor. Okay. You go for X Scissor, but we're living. You go for, I just want to do a little bit of damage, because I don't want you, I mean, that's a little bit of damage. That might not be enough to take you out. I mainly just didn't want you to use a potion. Okay. Which is what I'm going to do right now. Rotom. Please use a Hyper Potion. Okay, I'm feeling better. I didn't realize they were only going to be level 61. That helps. Now, the Champions Pokemon are probably going to be a little higher than that. That's something we need to start getting into our brain. That we may not have such an easy time going forward. Core Enforcer. I also don't know if I have any Ethers. I hope that I do, because we are running out of Core Enforcers already. Ethers / Elixirs, either one would work. But we're running out. Oh, you died, thank you. Okay, no Stealth Rock setup, at least on the first person. Doesn't necessarily mean you don't have more that could do it. Mercury's at level 60. Wants to learn Heat Wave. I like that. 60. 95, but it has a chance to miss. I'm gonna forget Incinerate. Even though Heat Wave has a chance to miss, it's stronger, and at this point I think we gotta brute force it if we want to get through. Pepetrus to 69. A Mudsdale. It's scary because we're the best Pokemon to take you on, but if you're coming into this battle, you are not actually a Mudsdale, and you must know something that's gonna hurt me really bad. I'm gonna guess you're about to pop off a Flying type move on me that's gonna hurt me. I think you are going to drop a Flying type move on me that is going to hurt me. No, you're just going for Bulldoze. Okay, well in that case, if this is actually the best Pokemon you have against me, are we about to just sweep with Condife? It's possible. I don't care about that. That doesn't bother me at all. Sit down, son. It's a crit. Okay, you know, this is a good first two. Maybe we aren't going to be here for 2 hours. Oh my goodness! Your whole team is about to be leaf bladed. Do you see what you're doing? While you were out grinding montaging, I was studying the blade. Or the blades, whichever way you would like to use your scissors. Oh, what are those scissors for, you may be wondering? Look who's finally gonna put their audio foam up. I'm just getting it attached to some cardboard so that I can, release a pod. I actually can't stand for that. And I actually have nobody who wants to take you on. Probably Mercuryzy, but not really. Can we do over half is the question. Can I do over half? I think I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. So we're gonna go into Pepetrus, because if we can do over half, you're gonna emergency exit. Now if you first impression me, this is going to hurt. It will hurt. You didn't do it. Do over half, por favor. That's not gonna do over half. And you're gonna T-Wave me. Okay. It makes me feel a little bit better because at least you're probably a Probopass. And this at least lets me know that you're not a Golisopod who's about to devastate me. I'm still faster than you. So you're definitely a Probopass, because I think for some reason in this they retain the speed of the Pokemon that they retain this. Whoa, is that shiny? No, okay. For some reason they retain the speed of the Pokemon that they take over. And again, a Meowstic. This is probably actually a Meowstic, and that doesn't bother me. Now, the fact that you've chosen not to attack the Meowstic does bother me. Setting up the Misty Terrain. Does that let Dark-type moves not hit? Because I will be upset. No, it does. It lets Dark-type moves. I think it doesn't let priority moves hit, like Sucker Punch. which is fine. I have none of those, so you don't have to worry about that. You have died. Golisopod coming back in. We know you're not actually a Golisopod. I'm fine going into Mindstein here, because if you didn't use a Bug-type move against Pepetrus, you probably don't have a Bug-type move for Mindstein, so we're fine to stay in. Or at least that's what I've decided. Plus, I have Charge Beam. I have Charge Beam that I can use against you. It's boosted by the choice specs, which means you will perish. Yo, and our special attack's going up. Something that's weak against electric. Come on, let me stay in and sweep. Let me stay in. Let me stay in. Spencer's gonna evolve. I told you it took 2 battles. Are you, if this is a Primal Groudon, and we had to fight a Primal Kyogre followed by a Primal Groudon, all we need is Mega Rayquaza to finish the trifecta. What is happening? What is happening? Desolate Land. Now, if you hit me with a Fire-type move, it's gonna hurt. I think I just straight up go for the Leaf Blade here, because we're gonna outspeed. I don't outspeed, but you go for Stealth Rocks. This isn't actually a Primal Groudon. You're silly. You know that? This isn't actually a Primal... Why was that not super effective? Does Primal Groudon get a secondary typing of some sort? Fire? Do you actually get Ground Fire, which you should have been all along? Interesting. Energy Ball. Woo! What rock type learns Energy Ball? Rock type Pokemon that learn Energy Ball? No, not what type. Rock type Pokemon that learn Energy Ball. Energy Ball. Okay. Let's take a look real fast. Let's take a look real fast as we end this Groudon's life. Okay, it's a TM, yes. Cradilly? Probably a Cradilly if you have both Stealth Rocks and Energy Ball. That sounds like a Cradilly to me, and it sounds like a dead Cradilly at that. Let's get a sweet little evolution here. Okay, I'm feeling better. I definitely thought we would die after 2 battles. I definitely thought the whole lock would be over. Instead, here I am, feeling rather chipper about how things are turning out here. We might win! Which, I gotta be honest, a couple episodes ago, it's been looking pretty bleak. Let me apologize, by the way. I know I've already apologized once, but let me apologize again. I try to keep the salt, the angriness, the rage, as tethered in as possible. It's been sneaking out in these last couple episodes, and it's not a good look, and I apologize. It's not the way I want to run things here, but the game hurted me a little bit. A little bit. Its actual body is a rock. Well, then why isn't it ice rock? That isn't particularly hard. Glalie absorbs moisture from the air and drapes itself in an armor of ice. Glalie is a cool Pokemon. What are you gonna learn? Crunch? Freeze Dry. Freeze Dry, you say? You want to learn Freeze Dry. Well, I'll probably get rid of Hail because I could care less about setting up Hail. Okay. I still feel good. I'm feeling good. We are halfway through. It's still probably going to take an hour or so to get this whole thing done, but we are halfway through the Elite Four, and thus far haven't met too much of a resistance. I don't see the same look in your eyes that I saw when we first met on Akala Island. If you had some experiences that you'll carry on it with you in your heart forever, well, it's time for you to move on. She doesn't love me! That's okay. We haven't seen her since the second island. It wasn't going to work out anyway. Okay, so is that a Psychic type one next? Because if it is truly Psychic, then I kind of feel comfortable once I heal. If it's truly Psychic type, I am very tempted because I wanted to do this at the very beginning. Kind of want to start. I kind of want to lead with Mercurize. No, hold on. I kind of want to lead with Mercurize and get a Quiver Dance sweep. I know you're not supposed to set up turn 1, but this isn't competitive. This is just Pokemon's. Or is this Ghost? If it's Ghost, I won't do it. It's not. It's Ghost, so I will not do it. It's Ghost, so I will not do it. But maybe I could. No. Let's be smart cookies here. Let's put Pepetrus out front. Again, by the way, it's looking like we're not going to be able to evolve our second Swilus and go double Hydreigon. One more and I would literally just be Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Hi Ace, Roll, you're bringing an old royal touch to the Pokemon League. Ooh, spoopy. Extremely spoop. Alright, here's the thing though. I don't fear you. I don't fear you. Let's do this. Nanu said maybe he can't refuse a Tapu choosing to serve as Kahuna, but he'd be darned to serve as one of the Elite Four just because some guy asked him. So I guess oh, this is why we battled Nanu instead of Acerola when we were doing Mina's trial. I love the lore. It suddenly makes all of those Pokemon that I lost so much more worth it, I gotta say. Yo. It's a good song. That's a good song. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's a Landorus. That's a Landorus, yeah, that's a Landorus. That's a Landorus, yeah, that's a Landorus. He's intimidating me. Okay. That is a Landorus. How do I feel about a Landorus? Not great. I think I just go for the Stab Dragon Pulse and hope for a 2-shot. Shadow Claw we should eat up just fine. Oh, my Acerola, you have so much to learn about type matchups, and that's an over half. Okay, here's the funny thing. The Elite Four may end up being the easiest part of this entire game. Why is that, I say? Well, when we're fighting random trainers, since I don't have the game memorized, Archeops. Since I do not have the game memorized, I don't really have anything great for you. Oh, I do not have anything good for an Archeops. I got Charge Beam on Mindstein, but that's not great. Yikes, this thing could hurt me pretty bad here. I think we're fine though. This may be the easiest of the whole game, because when we're fighting random trainers, since I don't have their parties memorized, and because of how this randomizer works, where the Pokemon we're facing has the moves of whatever Pokemon it was before, look at a great example is last episode when I lost like all of my team. I lost Mega Slowbro, because Xurkitree out of nowhere is popping off Blizzards and Dark Pulses and weird stuff that I don't think it normally learns. The Elite Four, we know that you specialize in Ghost types, which means most of your Pokemon will be Ghost types, which means I'm probably not smart to be out in a Psychic type, yes, you may be saying, but I still feel okay. That's annoying as heck. That's annoying as heck, I must say. Don't love that, but maybe we can break through and get a nice special attack boost. Maybe we can break through and get a nice special attack boost. Yeah, we can! Yes, we can, and down goes the Archeops. He's living, but Defeatist, he can't even touch me now. With Defeatist, he can't even so much as lay a finger. Doesn't matter, snap out of confusion. Break through, you got a special attack raise, which means you'll kill him this time! This may end up being the easiest 4 battles. Now, the champion might be tough, but these 4 battles, since I know... Oh, you actually have a Sableye, huh? I'm going into Marionette because he's got Play Rough. Since we know that you're going to be rocking mostly Ghost types, am I really that concerned? It's a Mega Sableye. I might be concerned, but I don't think I am, because this is going to be super effective. I'm faster than you. I've got the Eviolite. It's a 2-shot. Foul Play is going to do nothing, so I do not fear you. These are going to be some easy battles. I was way more worried. The battles that were really tough, and the reason that we kept losing Pokemon, is because I couldn't predict what the opponents were going to bring in next. Because even if it said they were bringing in a Caterpie, in another world, that thing may have been a Thundurus. And so I send my Flying type in against that Caterpie, and BAM! I get sent to the Shadow Realm myself. It's a scary world to live in. Thankfully, it looks like we are not living in that world currently because I can actually regularly predict what's coming in. Now, granted, we don't do great against ghost types, but this is going fine so far. I'm starting to regret not putting the Fire Z on my Mercury, I must say. But we're going to go for the Heat Wave, which is still going to do a ton of damage. So much that you... Oh! I mean, that's going to hurt too. Let's not be... Is it? Is it going to hurt? We're fine to stay in. I might even get a little BM here. Let's take this turn to get a nice heal on Pepetrus. I mean, I deserve that. I pretty much straight up deserve that. Can we just get a little higher roll this time and kill you? No, we cannot. Another Earth Power. Does not concern me. Do I want to use another Heat Wave, or do I think I can kill you with a Bug Buzz? I think I can kill you with a Bug Buzz. That's a Bug Bite, not a Bug Buzz. Yeah, you're not going to die to that. Okay, well. No crits, please. Look. I completely deserve to be crit there. The game chose not to. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I haven't said that often in this playthrough game. Mostly I've been like, why are you the way that you are? Who hurt you? That's mostly been me. For the first time in the whole playthrough, I would like to say, thank you, game. You had a chance there. I'm going to go for the Hurricane, even though it's not very accurate. You had a chance to hurt me. Don't you hurt me, baby. Look, this isn't a great use of Hyper Potions, but I feel like we have enough full restores to get through the whole game now. So I feel better, and I want to save the Heat Waves because we don't have a lot of Fire types, any Fire types besides this guy. So I'd like to hold on to those, if at all possible. The game has not had a lot of opportunities for me to reach out, extend a friendly hand, and say, that was a nice thing you just did. So I must bow with respect and say thank you, Pokemon Ultra Moon Martyrlocke randomized version. Girafarig coming in next. Probably fine to stay in, so we will stay in. And I should have been setting up Quiver Dances this whole time, by the way. That is my own fault. We will go for a Savage... There's Z Quiver Dance? I didn't know that. I don't even know what that does. Hold on. Z Quiver Dance. What does that do? What does it do? What does it do? What does Z Quiver Dance do? Quiver Dance, Quiver Dance. I want Z Quiver Dance. Resets all stats? I cannot believe that didn't kill you. But we survived. No! It's not what I wanted to do there, but it does pick up the kill. It did waste a move that I did not want to waste, but that's okay. Alright, Mercury's at a 61. Becoming an extremely valued member of the team, even if it took forever to get Larvesta to level 59. Unfortunately, we are going to have to look at Slowking returning from the dead here. It's going to hurt, boys and girls. It's going to lurk. It's going to lurk? No. We ain't on Twitch chat here. It's going to hurt, but please take a look at Chelsea. Please get a rip in Chelsea. I'm amazed I remembered that name, by the way. Pretty much all of the Pokemon we've had over like the last 15 episodes, it's been tough for me to remember their names because they're on the team for 2.27 seconds each, and then they're gone. So it's hard to get... The whole point of giving your Pokemon a nickname in a Nuzlocke is to become emotionally attached to them so that when they meet their ultimate end, it hurts your heart so much more. I wasn't even able to keep most of them around for long enough to grow emotionally attached to them, so joke's on you, game! You thought you could hurt me by killing all my Pokemon? I mean, you broke my spirit for sure. But I gotta feel like we are getting the upper hand here so far. One more battle and then the champion. Whew! There goes my hope of beating you to smithereens and becoming champion myself. Yeah, well, yeah, that's not how it works. You signed up to be in the Elite Four, you don't get to be champion. Okay? One more. Who is it? Flying Lady? Or Fighting type? Flying Lady or Fighting type? I can't remember in this game. Because I want to say they switched it up on us. I want to say they threw a little bit of a change up into the mixture. Am I correct? Because it used to be Flying Lady. In this playthrough, I think it's Kahuna Hala. It's Flying Lady. I think. What is that? Is that a feather or a leaf or a bug or? It's flying, but it's green, because that makes a whole lot of sense. Okay. Put out Spencer. We haven't even gotten to use Spencer yet. Let's put Spencer out there. We got flying types, which means I'm not too scared of them. I mean, there's some flying types I could be scared of. In fact, I know you lead with a Skarmory, and I just remembered that. I just remembered that you lead with a Skarmory. So here you are. Why don't we see who the wins favor today, you or me? Which means it's not good for me. I think I get to change. I think I get a redo. Oh, I get a redo. Thank goodness. Because I am 100% sure that you lead with a Skarmory. And that Skarmory could know Iron Head, so we actually don't want to be out with Spencer. Well, let's just put Papetris out front. Let's put Papetris out front. Papetris is pretty universally great at just about everything he does. Alola and Alola once again. My name is Kahili. A few years ago, I was champion of the Island Challenge too, just like you. I've been traveling the world to improve my skill, both as a trainer and as a golfer. When I heard they'd made a Pokemon League in my own home region, I came flying back to serve Alola. Have a look at my fantastic flying type team. Well, how fantastic could it possibly be? She goes to line up the putt. How fantastic could it possibly be when you're not going to kill any of my Pokemon? Think about that one. 6 Pokemon doesn't concern me. Oof. I mean, that's not great, but we know that you're not actually a Tapu Koko, so you're not about to bob me with a fairy type move. Still not great. Think you just go for the hyper voices here? Brave bird. He's a brave bird soaring in the sky. Oh, you think I'm concerned with that kind of behavior? Not at all. Hit me with another one and you will be the one meeting your end in Davy Jones's locker. Okay. Again, this is an example where the randomizer being weird the way that it is actually helps us, because an actual Tapu Koko might have just swept our whole team. Because we don't really have anything. No poison type moves, no steel type moves. We don't have anything that can hit you. No ground type moves. What am I supposed to do? Answer, not worry about it because you're not actually one. Speaking of no ground type moves, what am I going to do against this Minun? Answer, I mean, just click up anything. It's a Minun, so you shouldn't be too concerned about it, I would say personally. Hello, Minun. Hello, my Minun. I'm gonna predict you're gonna try to go for like a D-dance or something weird. So I'm going to steal your stat boost. It's a Hawlucha! It's a Hawlucha, but it's actually a Minun. And since it's actually a Minun, we do not fear you. Which is great. I'm gonna go for another Spectral Thief. It will take you out, even though Flying Press, yo, I'm kind of sad that Minun doesn't hustle. That was hustle. I'm kind of sad that Minun doesn't actually learn Flying Press because that animation is clean. Watch him go up there sumo style and get ready to just look at him. Ah, that's fear. That might be the thumb. You know, I really should make the thumbnail like a nice little image of all of the challengers plus the champion. We may not do that. We may just make that right there the thumbnail. Let's just see the Minun. My dude. My dude. And I can't even really, I mean, we're going to Mindstein. Okay. 2 misses in a row equals, I don't think we can use you anymore. You basically are going to exist as sack-off fodder. Don't make that sound weirder than it is. I'm just saying that if we need to sack something off, then we will sack you off. Again, it's a Minun, so I'm not concerned. Okay, so I guess the stats don't do what I think they do. Like, if you would have had Hawlucha stats there, you would have killed me. But you don't have Hawlucha stats, I think. A Luxray, but is it actually a Luxray? Can't help but notice you've got several Pokemon that are just generally not great for me. I'm gonna Z Quiver Dance. I just want to see what it does. I've never used it before. Luxray is a beautiful Pokemon. I've just literally never done this before, so I just want to know. Give me my cool stat boosts and maybe like double stat boost all the way. Hoink! Did you see that? What does this do? Is it like Z-Splash? Quiver Dance. What do we get? Special attack, special defense, speed. It's just Quiver Dance, and we just wasted a Z move. And he lowers my speed right away, so really it's just an attack and special attack boost. Alright then. I guess that's fine. Thunderfang, so you're actually a Luxray. Thankfully, I was gonna say thankfully we take that just fine. And we do, just don't paralyze me. That is a nice time for the Flame Body. That is a nice time for the Flame Body, and the burn shall take you out. The burn shall set you free, as they say. Is it Quiver Dance sweep time? I mean, it sounds kind of tempting. Oh, it sounds very tempting. You got a Whimsicott. It sounds extremely tempting to me, personally. Now, let's not be dumb. I'm still gonna heal up this turn, just in case we miss on the Heat Wave, which is a possibility that I do not want to happen. We should eat that. Not really eaten very well, I must say. That was not eaten very well. Okay, hold on here. We're fine. We can honestly just out-heal the Brave Birds, and eventually, I should have used a Max Potion instead of... We may have just died. No, you're burned, so we will not die. Oh, thank goodness for the Flame Body. One of the nicest things that's ever happened to me. Oh my gosh, okay. So we're fine. You will eventually die to burns. We will eventually use a lot of Hyper Potions in the process, but you will die. We will go on to the next competitor. Well, you still have 2 more Pokemon, but for the most part, we're going to be going on to the next... Okay, he's given up. He has given up. He's going for punishments now. I'm just going to go for the Bug Bite because I don't want to wait. We only have 3 Heat Waves left, and I do not want to waste them. Oh, you probably aren't going for Brave Birds anymore because you don't want to die. That is completely understandable, you know. Suicide is never the answer, so I understand why you would want to switch up your strategy. See these? Those are dead eyes. Those are eyes that are just dead because... They are dead because we should have just gone for... We should have just gone for the move. We should have just gone for Heat Wave. It doesn't matter, we only have 3 left. We could have killed him, and now we're not going to kill him, and that's my own fault. Please get another Flame Body. Did not get a Flame Body. Okay. Let's be smart this time and actually use... I'm out of Max Potions. Just kidding, I still have 1. Just kidding, I still have 2. Again, I think 1 more of these, and you should be at a low enough HP that you cannot use another Brave Bird. So, we'll eat up 1 more of these. We'll heal you back up. We will use the actual move that we should have used the first time. Okay, you should not be able to Brave Bird. I'm gonna use a Max Potion just in case. If you go for the Brave Bird here, you're crazy. You shouldn't, on no planet, go for the Brave Bird. What are you doing? I told you it's never the answer. What, do you think you were gonna get a crit and take me out? No, no, no. Don't even try it. Alright, who's next? Marionette up to 62. Spinster to 67. Almost threw up. A Macargo. Actually not great for me. Actually not great for me. But we have Pepetrus, who does need to be healed up, but after that should be able to eat up just about everything you want to do. Now, we used a lot of potions in this battle. We are down to 20 full restores, and we're going to have to use like 3 more of those after this battle. So we're going to be going into the champion battle with like 15. It's honestly less than I would like to have, but there's nothing else we can do at this point except for click Dragon Pulse. And it's actually a Toucanon. It's Toucanon back from the dead as well. Beak Blast. Alright. Thankfully, we didn't hit you physically, so we don't take any damage in the process. By take damage, I mean get burned. Which really wouldn't matter anyway because I'm hitting you on the special side, but let's just pretend. Let's just keep going. Okay. A Wigglytuff to end the fight. That's kind of scary. That's a little scary. Spencer. I thought I gave Spencer Heavy Slam. News to me. Definitely thought I had given you the heaviest of slams, but are you even that heavy? I don't even know if you're that heavy. Just hit him with a Frost Breath. That always crits. It always crits. Maybe a 2-shot, although you're pretty tanky, so probably not. Teeter Dance. I don't love it. If you would allow me just a moment of honesty, I don't love that. I don't love that. Let's go for the Freeze Dry instead, see how much it does. Just kidding, I'm gonna hit myself in my face with my Revelation Dance? What? I repeat, what? I don't know what that is. I know what you are. You're an Oricorio. You are an Oricorio. I'm assuming that Revelation Dance is typically the same type as the Oricorio that's using it. But since you're a Wigglytuff, does that make it normal? Does it make it fairy since you're fairy? What does it do? Was really hoping you'd die there. If I can be honest with you. Was really hoping you'd die there, but you will die to this Freeze Dry. Okay. We've made it through 5 battles and haven't lost a single Pokemon. I did not see this going like this. I was expecting defeat. But considering this is probably the last video to ever go up on my channel, besides the VODs going forward, this makes me very happy. As the last piece of produced content to potentially go on the channel, I wanted to end with a win. I'm not saying we have yet. The champion could be rough, but this feels good so far. You know, I think you'll bring a breath of fresh air. Okay, yeah, I will. Okay, yes, Febreze and all of that. Isn't this the second person who's talked about bringing fresh air to Alola? We're living in island culture. Isn't it supposed to be like away from suburbia and all of the, not suburbia, Cydia, and all of the related issues of city living? Okay. That was dumb. I should have used... Yeah, we had 3 Super Potions. Not a good use of full restores, let's be honest. That was a bad use of full restores, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure How leads with his Alolan Raichu. So I think Pepetrus is the right answer for us to lead. I know that it's been some time. It's been an hour of this episode, basically, close to it. And we're just now getting to the champion, but we're finishing this today. I don't care how long the episode is. I wonder who the champion could be. Certainly not a professor. Let's do this. I must sit upon the throne. Look at this. Look at this great reveal. It's Professor Kukri. Yeah, now you're the Pokemon League champion. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if it was that simple? The truth is there's one more person you have to battle with if you want that title. I'll be honest. And of course the trainer is me, woo. Gotta be honest. Drop the ball here with this. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. The original ending was better. Just kidding. The original was better. It's me, you know what? Something kind of hit me after I finally beat my old Gramps in an all-out serious battle. You're kind of my hero, Jerson. You and your team are, and because I really look up to you, I want to have a serious battle against you. I really want to be able to win against you, because it's way more fun when Pokemon and their trainers are all friends and get along. They can do something really amazing. Let's go. Oh, with the great music to finish it off. One more battle. All we have to do is defeat 6 Pokemon. It's How. How's a joke. He's leading with a Dodrio. Aha, I scoff. Not a problem. Alright, what levels? Like 65? 64. I mean, we're totally fine, basically. We're totally fine. I'm gonna go for the crunchies. I didn't love that. I did not love that, so I'm going to go into Mindstein, I guess, leading off with the Focus Blast, and he actually hits it. I know it's a higher chance to hit it than not hit it, but still. And he lands 2 in a row, but we should eat this one up. We should eat that. And now I feel comfortable going for... Actually, let's hit him with a Psychic because we could potentially stay in. A T-Bolt. It is who I thought it was, but I did not realize he came in packing Focus Blast. An interesting set on the Alola and Raichu there, how I gotta say. 1 Pokemon down, 5 to go. Lunatone is coming in next. Give me Condefeat. Give me a little Condefeat action in my life. So if you were coming in against a Psychic type, I'm gonna guess you're Dark type, and who is How's Dark type? I don't know. Again, this is gonna be a situation where I just don't know How's team well enough to make appropriate decisions. Okay. I'm so glad that one shot because I did not want to have to take on another round of Lunatone. Something with Dark and Air Slash? I don't know. I honestly do not know. Honchkrow? Probably not. He's got his own! He's got his own Hydreigon! But I have the little baby boy 2-headed Hydreigon who has a quad effective may I say, who has a quad effective Play Rough with your name on it. Go ahead and eat this one for me if you could. A Flare Blitz? Aha, I scoff. Is this your starter? This might be your starter since we took Rowlet. Oh wait, you take the one that's weaker to me. Just kidding, you had Poplio through the whole game. So this is not your starter. This is just someone with Flare Blitz. Yo, it kind of feels good taking down a Hydreigon with a Zweilous, I gotta say. That's a nice feeling. Taken down. Yo, is it starting to appear that I potentially overgrinded? Maybe just the slightest amount. Don't go into that person. Go into Spencer instead. It is looking slightly possible that I may have overgrinded, but you know what? With how the last couple episodes have been going, can you blame it? Can you blame a young lad? 66, is this your ace? So this is Primarina, which means we are fine. If this Sub-Zero Slammer, this is Primarina. And I do not fear the Primarina. That's all you're doing is a Moonblast? Okay. Yo, that's kind of cool. I've never used that either. Whenever they add... Why are you looking kind of sleepy, Spencer? Whenever they add new mechanics in games, like whether it's Megas or... Yo, that's pretty clean. Whether it's Megas or Z moves, I actually like Dynamaxing quite a bit from Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I don't use them too much. I feel like Megas in Gen 6 made the... I'm staying in. I feel like Megas in Gen 6 made the game extremely easy, way too simple for my tastes. I feel like... We're faster, you're dead. I feel like Megas made the game way too easy, because once you got Mega Lucario, you can literally kill everything with Mega Lucario, so why would you not? Look. We lost Spencer. We lost Spencer, but it's not that big a deal, because I got Marionette still. It's not that big a deal. You clearly have some Rock-type moves, very cool. I've got Dragon Rush, so I'm not scared. Your speed's gonna fall, I'm gonna hit you with the Dragon Rush. You are gonna die, you got close. You got close to taking out my son, but you didn't get the job done. Who next? One more. Ooh. Actually kind of scary. Okay, I'm gonna stay in because we have a fairy type move. I'm gonna have to heal. Okay. How's not giving up? He's got one more Pokemon. Mega Evolution made 6th Gen way too easy. Z moves, honestly, for me, weren't worth it. Like, okay, I'm sure they probably were worth it, and I just was using them incorrectly. But it often felt... I guess we just go for Dragon Rush. It often felt like they were not worth it. Because you had to... You know, it takes up a whole turn. You gotta watch a long animation. Felt like it was never worth it. Dynamax is actually really good because you can only use it in certain places, and that makes it feel more special. And with that, boys and girls, before we talk about any other generations, our Pokemon... Time! Our Pokemon Ultra Moon Martyrlocke ends in victory. Thank you guys so much for joining. See you guys later. It's been real. Okay, I'm just kidding. We'll finish this out. We'll go to the credits. We'll talk a little bit, and we'll see how we're feeling after this. We managed to pull off something pretty amazing when partners and I were all in sync wanting the same thing, but looks like we're still one step away from being the strongest trainer in the team. You know what's funny? Even though we lost, that was more exciting than any other battle I've ever had till now. Everything's all mixed up inside me. It was just so fun and frustrating, and yup, it was just awesome, really. Amazing. You and Hal are both amazing, Josh. Like I told you before, the strongest moves that you can use are the ones trainers and their Pokemon choose together in the heat of the moment when it really counts. And you just proved me right. Congrats, cousin. You're a champion we can all be proud of. I told you. I think my smoke detector needs batteries. Up there on Mount Hokulani, man, the Pokemon and the trainers in Alola really are the best. I want everyone in the world to know that too. That's always been my dream. And right here, right now, it's finally come true. All thanks to you, Jersh. You and your dragon. Thank you, sir. Credits? Roll credits, Papa. I'm so happy I got to see that flaming hot battle right here when my dreams came true. And now, Jersh, first ever champion of the Alola Pokemon League. It's time to record you and your beloved team's achievements for eternity. You can say beloved team if you want to, but 90% of these Pokemon have been here for like 2 episodes. So, just kidding. Pupetris the Hydreigon. We used our Master Ball and you completely were the Condife, who I gave up on and ended up being maybe the MVP of the whole team. Mindstein the Reuniclus, an absolute cutie. Mercury's, you took a long time to grind up, but you came in clutch. Marionette, the little brother of Pupetris, nonetheless. And Spencer, late addition to the team, but came through in the clutch nonetheless. I'm on the moon. You're Alola's first ever champion. Well, I've actually beat this game before, so just kidding. In this universe, I'm the first ever champion. Fantastic. All right, we're going to just leave it on this spinning screen forever, and that's where we're going to end this. Thank you guys. Seriously, it's a long series, I know. Tensions started to run high towards the end there, but I'm happy that we were able to leave off on a positive note, especially, as I said at the beginning, considering this may be the last episode of anything I upload to the channel in terms of YouTube content. We'll still be uploading VODs and stuff, but with this Kappa thing coming out, it's going to make it a lot harder to create YouTube content, and I wish I was ending on more of a twinge of optimism. Here's the twinge of optimism. I've been doing YouTube for over 4 years. I've had many a playthrough. I've done many Nuzlockes in every generation, and I do not know if a single Nuzlocke has had me more tilted than this playthrough at several times, and we still ended up winning nonetheless. Thank you guys for the support. It means a ton to me. I hope that this Kappa stuff is not as bad as it seems, and I will be able to come back to you soon with more Nuzlockes, more adventures. Pokemon Sword and Shield is out, and I would love to do some sort of Nuzlocke through that game, if it's even possible. At this point, I honestly just don't know if it's possible. I am, however, happy we were able to get this one done, maybe in like twice as many episodes as I would have liked for it to take, but Pokemon Sun and Moon is a long game, and I appreciate everyone who stuck with this series throughout the entire thing. It means a ton. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. Might be the last time I ever say this, which is crazy. By the way, if you only watch on YouTube, and I know this sucks. I wish I could I'm trying to end this quickly so I don't get too sentimental, by the way. It sucks that this is potentially ending, and I would like for it to not. However, I'm not disappearing. I'm still going to be over on twitch.tv/JustJoshAndYT. We're going to have many great adventures over there. I know it's sometimes a little bit harder to make those, but if you happen to find time and you want to hop over there, it would mean the world to me. We'll still upload VODs and stuff here, but for the most part, I'm going to be over on Twitch. And if you missed the content over here, well, it's over there, but in a slightly different format, so I'd love to see you over there, but potentially for the last time ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider showing some support down below in the form of liking, commenting, subscribing. They all help out a tremendous deal. Share with your grandmother as always. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching. Not just this episode, not just this series, but for the last 4+ years, thank you so much for watching. And I guess I might not see you next time. See ya.